Hey everyone, Alyssa Joanne 4 here. This is probably going to be the hardest announcement video I think I've ever had make. Oh my goodness. This is going to be the hardest video that I think I'm going to be making on this video. So I'm going to be cutting to the chase here. I think all of you have noticed how there's been a lot of different content uploaded on my YouTube channel recently, and for a long time actually. You know, my genetics series, my speed paints, my streams, and of course the snake Perrin being on there, but not as many animations. And there's a reason to this. So, remember back in my last announcement video when I mentioned how I had lost the original passion for animating? Well, since then, after, some time trying to go back to those days, I came to this, very sad conclusion. I'm no longer animating on this channel. So for those of you who just subscribed for my animations, you're welcome to unsubscribe now. It's fine, I understand. But I do want you to hear me out. I've just realized this has actually been a pattern in my life. And let me start out. When I was 6 years old, I began piano lessons, and I loved it. I won awards at festivals, and I showed a lot of promise. But then about 5 years later, at the age of 11, the passion started dying. I was pushed into continuing piano lessons until I was 14. I had the talent, but the passion wasn't there anymore. I quit piano after that year. But when I was 15 years old, I began teaching myself guitar and bass, and I loved it. The calluses on my fingers grew, and I showed a lot of promise. But then about 5 years later, when I was 20 years old, the passion started dying. I pushed myself to keep playing guitar and bass until I was about 22 or 23. I had the talent, but the passion wasn't there anymore. I stopped playing guitar and bass, basically. Sorry. So, do you see where I'm going with this? When I was 17 years old, I began animating, and I loved it. I got better and better, my audience grew, and I showed a lot of promise. But then about 5 years later, at about 22, 23 years old, the passion started dying. I pushed myself to keep animating until now. I have the talent, but the passion isn't there anymore. So I'm going to stop animating. So does this mean I'll ever come back to animating? I honestly don't know. I'll always have possible animation ideas, but then again, I still also have piano and guitar ideas to this day. And 11 years after quitting piano, I played piano again, playing for a special number at my church for an Easter play with Robin. And I really liked it. And part of me really wants to learn piano songs again. I just can't because we don't have a piano. So maybe when I'm about 33, I'll play guitar again, and when I'm 36, I'll animate again. But let me tell you this. I will never stop drawing. I've been drawing ever since I could hold a pen. It's been my default activity, and even though I go through phases of quantity of drawings, I'll never stop. So if you truly are a fan of mine and want to see Alicia and Lewis alive and well, then you can follow me on DeviantArt. I promise you'll always see content there no matter what I'm feeling. So, but what will happen with this channel? Well, as you see, I'm still active on it. It's just not the way that you probably expected it. I'm planning on many more genetics series because I'm nerdy like that. I have a corn snake genetics series planned, a rabbit genetics series planned, and a horse genetics series planned. And Alyssa's Misspeaks will keep going whenever I get enough Misspeaks to make another video. Or I guess as many Misspeaks that Robin records to make another video. And speed paints will obviously keep coming, and streams will keep coming. And any video that I do upload that is drawing related, it's just going to be in the form of PMVs. No animating. It's basically just fancy slideshows set to music. I would not call it animation. And please don't tell me to keep animating even if I don't like it. It's honestly not as simple as it sounds. This is not an issue of not liking it. It's an issue of lost passion. There's a big difference with that. And if I try to keep going without the passion, it will make me hate animation. I just rather not go in that situation. I think it's best that I stop altogether. But I'm now focusing my energy on a new form of media. I have seriously been thinking about writing and illustrating my own children's book series. It's about a little corn snake in a modernized world of snakes who learns about morals, corn snake care, and corn snake anatomy. I have many more lessons planned, and I'll be illustrating them, all of them. So look out for promos for Carmela the corn snake. I know this is sad news for many of you to hear, and this is going to be hard on me too. I mean, animating was a huge pastime for me, and even part of me feels like I don't know what I'm doing. But I do want to thank you all who have been very supportive of my animations, no matter how lazy and how cringy they got. Latching onto you. These videos will definitely stay on my channel, as they reflect a period of my life that was a lot of creativity and a different side of me. And who knows, maybe I'll come back to animating in a few years. Or I could pass the torch of animation on to some future children. Who knows? But thanks for listening, guys. This is a hard announcement video, so thanks for sticking around. Take care, everyone.